Christian University for day 2 of our ACEL State Championship Tournament. Hope you've had a great time here so far. Looking forward to another great day of basketball here today. At this time, we're going to have the girls' varsity consolation game featuring the Mount Olive Christian School and First Baptist Christian School of Lafayette. Before we begin, we would like to remind you that today's tournament is sponsored by the family of Dean Hart Sr. in his memory. And we would like to ask you to please stand at this moment. Gentlemen, remove your hats. We'll have the Pledge of Allegiance followed by our opening prayer. Join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's pray. Father, as you gather us here this morning once again to celebrate this athletic achievement, Lord, we just pray that you bless each and every moment of this day. We're thankful that your mercies are new to us each morning, that you've given us another beautiful day to enjoy. We pray that we take these times to celebrate our young people for their abilities, but more than anything, Lord, to glorify you and give you thanks for how you bless us each day. Keep everyone safe this day. Watch over those who will be traveling tonight back and forth as well. And we just give you all praise and glory in the name of Jesus. Amen. All right, now time for our rosters for the two teams participating in the consolation game. First, for the Eagles of Mount Olive Christian School. We'll start with the senior first, number 21, Elizabeth Smock. Sophomore, number 5, Ariel Cathy. To the freshman, number 2, Ainsley Danforth. Number 20, Carly Henry. And number 3, Abigail Rogers. For the 8th grader, number 1, JC Gant. 7th graders, number 13, Miranda Bray, and number 32, Trinity Lewis. 6th graders, number 9, Addison Harrell, and number 23, Jossie Gant. And the Eagles are coached by Lynn Gant. And now the roster for First Baptist Christian School. Starting first with the juniors, number 22, Sarah Deloach. Number 30, Millie Nicholson. Sophomores, number 10, Abby Deloach. And number 11, Cameron Broussard. And 8th graders, number 21, Chloe Dukes. Number 20, Mackenzie LeBeau. And number 23, Adley Durber. The Eagles are coached by Gant Nicholson and Garland Broussard.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Louisiana Christian University here in Pineville, Louisiana. We are high atop HOS Fieldhouse, bringing you today's slate of ACEL Championship basketball. Starting things off is going to be the girls' third-place game, consolation game, if you will. These are the two that will not play for the state championship this afternoon, but instead are battling out for a third and fourth place finish on the season, and great job of making it here. It's the Mount Olive Christian Eagles doing battle with the First Baptist Christian School Eagles. They are out of Lafayette, Louisiana, getting things just about ready to go. That First Baptist Christian School is going to be in white with the blue numbers on them. Mount Olive will be in the
red with the white
red
letters.
with white letters too. We were checking it out, and both have the the Eagles logo on there, so we're getting that a good handshake at the middle. First Baptist Christians, number 22, Sarah Deloach, is jumping there with Abigail Rogers, and we're just about ready to get this thing going. So glad that you found us again. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're watching it there, or find the link at our Boxcast TV. And 4 quarters, 8 minutes apiece. Rogers controls the tip, but it goes over to the Eagles of First Baptist. And we'll have to go by first names or school names in this one. Both teams had trouble getting the ball in the basket yesterday in their games, but had some solid opponents that will do battle. This should be a pretty good matchup in this one. Ball swung around to the corner to Rogers. She has it looking back to the top now, and that is Kathy. Abigail Kathy lets launch of this one, and it's no good. Rolling around, controlled by First Baptist. Cameron Broussard has it. She gets it out top to Chloe Dukes. We saw Dukes with a 3-pointer yesterday.
A couple of them, too, I believe, wasn't it?
There's a steal inside by Rogers. She's going to go all the way to the basket. That one's up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled, but a travel there, not whistled. Letting them play here early on. That rebound was controlled by Millie Nicholson. Swung around, cross-court pass to the near side. Durbin's got it. She works it inside for Nicholson, and the first foul of the game is going to be whistled. That's going to be called on Ariel Cathy.
Doug, I'm going to go on record here like you did yesterday. I'm going to predict that the Eagles will win today.
See, I'm guaranteeing the Eagles lose.
Oh, see, here we are at an impasse yet again.
Right, and it's certainly in this one. Look, so glad to be a part of ACEL Championship Sports in this one. Front one from Nicholson misses off of the iron, and it's no good.
One of us has to be the pessimist.
Right, right.
I think my jokes are good. See, there I am.
Look, the heart that was displayed by both of those. Both free throws are missed. Tie up underneath, and that's going to be a held ball possession over to Mount Olive. But what we saw out of these two teams, Chuck, yesterday is just no lack of heart, desire, and fight. And that's going to bode well as they're two pretty evenly matched up teams doing battle here in this one.
Yeah, they are playing for their championship at this point. I mean, they did
That's
semifinals
correct.
yesterday, but it is championship day, and so they are playing for that championship right at this level.
Well, you've got an opportunity, and we've got 4 championships that we'll award today, 2 in the JV and 2. That 3-pointer is up and launched and no good. Rebound controlled out by Jossie Gant. Correction, I can take that back. That is out and around, battle on the near side floor, tie up. Have to get my numbers on the right side of it. And look, substitution for Mount Olive coming in, number 32, Trinity Lewis. Trinity Lewis checking in for her first action today. We'll keep First Baptist on the right and Mount Olive on the left. That's Abby Deloach. Comes in scoring 7 points a game, does Deloach. Back to the top now is Nicholson. Driving inside, first point's trying to go, doesn't get it. Rogers pulls that rebound down. Rogers is very active around the ball, just a freshman, but she runs the court well, and she's going to go up and get the, had a shot at it, gets her own rebound, is going to pull this back out. Intense pressure by Nicholson in the corner. Going to spin around and get out of trouble, does Abigail Rogers. Rogers resets back to the front now. She's getting pressured out top by Dukes. Pass over to the near side is Ariel Cathy, and a foul's going to be whistled on the floor. It's going to be called on number 30. That's Nicholson. Millie Nicholson picks up her first team foul also. Jossie Gant, the 6th grader, makes her way in. A lot of young players. Dribbling around the top is JC Gant. So Jossie Gant and JC Gant, that shot is up and no good. One of the things I had to look at a couple of times, Chuck, was the head coach for Mount Olive is Lynn Gant, G-A-N-T-T. The head coach for First Baptist is Gant Nicholson, G-A-N-T-T. It's rare that you come across that name Gant, but now you've got a last name and a first name on opposing teams in the same game. It just one of those quirks, I guess, you run across.
And are you certain that it is Gant, not Nat?
I am.
Okay.
The end's in the wrong spot.
Ah.
It's backwards.
Or forwards for them.
No score in this one early on. early on this beautiful Saturday here in central Louisiana. Pineville, Louisiana is where we're at. If you look at the middle of the state, that's where you'll find us. Swung around to Jossie. She's unable to control it. Jumping in the pass lane. Good opportunity now. Abby Deloach going to the basket. Gant is right there. First basket of the day. Abby Deloach gets that one.
A little town in Louisiana is called Center Point, which is just south of central Louisiana. Center Point being the center point of the state.
There you have it. Good pressure, and that ball is taken away by Sarah Deloach. And things getting a little
intense.
They are. There's a turnover. Now, good steal by J.C. Gant. And look, there is no. Oh, she fires up this three ball to Gant. We saw her in practice hitting that a couple of times, and that banged around the back iron. Yeah, J.C. had a three yesterday in that game. In that second half. That shot is up, and it's good. 22. Sarah Deloach gets that.
Got a 30-second timeout over here. Have a player look like that she was motioning something in her eye, maybe, or her nose may be bleeding, I think is what it is. Timeout over here.
And that'll be a 30-second.
30-second timeout on the floor. And number 5 is going to come in. Ariel Cathy, she will make her return to it.
Maybe just a runny nose, I'm not know.
And so we've got the girls' consolation game and the boys' consolation coming up today, and then you'll have the JV Girls State Championship, the boys JV State Championship, girls Varsity State Championship, and boys Varsity State Championship. That should tip off around 5:30. So the games are scattered in between now and then. But should be a great 4 championships we will award today.
Looking for great rounds, six matchups.
Yeah, 6 games today.
To have some great games out of today. Good,
talking to Executive Director Sandy Marrow, and she said that, she said this is going to be a marathon day, and then I let her know about the 10 games we did down at the MLK Classic in Lake Charles. I said, that's a marathon day. She said we could have that one.
The beauty of that one was that we got to spend the night down there instead of because we had to drive down there that morning, do 10 games. I don't know that I would have survived driving back and back again to do the other 4 games that we did.
Indeed not.
Not without getting some rest on the way. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, but it's difficult when you're driving. So.
Well, you said you were good about that, so
I was
to let you drive.
Right, but I knew we were staying. There's going to be a foul that's whistled on Mount Olive's number 1, J.C. Gant. She's going to pick up her first. That's the second team foul. Al Quartermont back in his spot, down doing PA courtside. That shot is up, rolls around, no good. Had a good look at it, did Deloach. Ball on the ground. Mount Olive still looking for their first basket of the game. And a foul's going to be whistled. They'll call that on J.C. Gant. So she picks up back-to-back whistles. One official to the near side was wanting to call the held ball. Look, we talked about this young Mount Olive Christian school team. 5th, 6th, 7th graders all over. Well, if that's a foul, that's back on J.C. Gant. That's her third in about 2 minutes. And quickly, that's going to get Jossie Gant up and getting J.C. out of there.
Checking back in, number 23, Jossie Gant.
Shooting 2 on this one.
Yeah, that's 3 quick fouls by J.C. Gant. She can't be happy about that.
Can't be at all.
Free throw off the back iron doesn't go. That is Abby Deloach to the line shooting 2. She has 2 on the day. Rolls around, that second free throw is in, and it's good.
Wasting no time to get that ball in, and let's roll it.
Been impressed with Abigail Rogers, the way she controls the floor and gets down there. She's going to grow into a real solid ball player for this Mount Olive team. No strangers to getting in there and scrapping are these Eagles of Mount Olive. Held ball is going to be called, and it will stay possession to Mount Olive. young, scrappy ball players on this Mount Olive team. They've just got to grow into where they're able to get to the basket and get some size, because, quite frankly, when you got 5th and 6th graders out there, the size differential is there. Abby Deloach picks up her first personal foul, and that's going to send Jossie Gant to the line for a pair. First free throw is up, bangs around, and it's good.
Nicely done.
Kind of a set shot there off the free throw line. Misses that one. Rebound is controlled by Millie Nicholson. Ball around and out of bounds. Now we'll go back over to. See, looks like it is. Yeah, it'll be First Baptist that has it. First Baptist leads this one 5-1. If you're looking at your Louisiana Iron Laser Center scoreboard, that's on the left side is the team that is First Baptist.
Number 21, Chloe Dukes.
Chloe Dukes makes her way back in for First Baptist. She is the 8th grader. 2:43 and counting here. Abby Rogers puts his shot up high off the backboard, unable to control their rebound, though, is gathered in by Ariel Cathy. And then there's a fight for the ball, going to turn around the other way.
I think they call that a tie-up, huh?
Indeed, and that's there'll be a number of those. You got to believe in this one.
As scrappy as these young girls are to get in there and mix it up a little bit, I can appreciate that. And their coaches do too.
There's a travel. Yeah, so just slide the foot across, did Abby Deloach. Skipped it. And turnover possession back to the Mount Olive Eagles.
Fired of a three-pointer there, missed. Got a rebound underneath. A little fight for the ball. Holding the whistle just a moment, let them get at it. But a tie-up after all anyway. Possession back to the Eagles.
Way to stay on top of things there.
I'm trying.
So Abby's got it. She puts his shot up, no good, off the back. Rebound controlled out by First Baptist. And that's Dukes, who looks to get down the court. Good screen set to the far side, but Duke's unable to control it. She goes into the wall area that leads to the exit here. Good hustle.
I guess I could call them the Red Eagles, and rather than call them the White Eagles, call them the Bald Eagles, right?
Or Mount Olive and
or
First Baptist.
As they are officially known.
Under 2 minutes to go, first period of play. Ball over to the near side. Jossie trying to get to the basket. She runs into the sideline, and a defender in the likes of Millie Nicholson ties that one up. Dukes across the timeline. She's picked up there by Gant. Ball worked inside, back out to Dukes. She'll fire that one up for three. Kind of a flat shot, but she shoots it. Made one of them yesterday that way. Good job inside with the rebound, but the foul's going to be whistled on Carly Henry. That'll be her first.
Foul's going to go on number 20, Carly Henry, her first.
And that's going to send Sarah Deloach to the line for two.
Off the backboard. There we go. She's got a long game ahead of her. She got plenty of energy. Oh, try to make an adjustment, hit the back of the rim. Missed that one there, isn't it? Pass just over the head, and I'm unable to reach it there. Not just over the head, but over the fingertips of outreached arms. Bounces out of bounds, and now possession change.
Big shout out to my buddy Ash head coach Thomas Bachman, who is sitting at home. There's Abby Rogers going to go to the house with it. God, doesn't get that one to fall. And look, as soon as we start talking about football, we get a reference of taking one to the house. So under 50 seconds to go, 6-1 in this one. This is the consolation game of the girls' varsity, and ball is stolen there, and good job of letting them play out of that one. Abby Deloach is going to try to go coast to coast with this one. Gets it up in the basket. Abby Deloach, give her 5 on the morning.
And there we go. She was waiting to inbound it to somebody, and they were all going down to the other end ready to play.
Got to have Abby fire this one up. She does. Misses that. Rebound, bangs around. Working down low is Trinity Lewis, but control is over to First Baptist, and they're going back to the basket. That one's up, and it's good. Sarah Deloach gets her second basket of the game. Rogers fires this 3 up quickly in transition. Rebound is controlled, but it's going to be a foul call, and that's going to send Trinity Lewis to the line. She'll shoot 2. First free throw is up, but it's no good. There are just 3 ticks remaining here in the first. It's a 10-1 lead for First Baptist. The Eagles of Lafayette have the lead here. Second shot is up, rolls around, no good, and that's going to do it for the first period of play as they let it run out. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to ACEL Championship Basketball on 446 Sports.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook, or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
Period number 2 underway. This one is 10-1. First Baptist has the lead on. Again, this one's sponsored by the Hart family and member of their beloved husband and father, Dean Hart Sr. And as another reminder, the boys' championship game this afternoon will be dedicated to the life of Chris Simmons. He was tragically taken in a car accident towards the end of the year. And just a member of the ACEL Sporting. Matter of fact, he and his 2 siblings that passed in the accident were on their way back from an ACEL sporting event, and so that championship game will be dedicated, and we'll have a little video for you at halftime of the boys game. That'll probably be around, if I had to guess, 6 o'clock or so this evening, so make sure you check on that. But anyway, back to action here. 10-1. First Baptist leads this, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, nice little memorial video. We were gotten some pictures and stuff, so it's a nice little shot and good memory of such a strong young man and their family. Driving back up the court, reaches in, grabs the ball, and he bounces right on out of bounds, and they'll get possession back. Looks like we've got a little spill on the floor. Got to clean something up. being somewhat, I guess, OSHA compliant, so you don't have a spill and tripping hazard.
Boy, if you can't mention OSHA in an early morning broadcast, what good is it?
Oh, everybody here is certified to clean up spills and messes. See the clean water and towel.
Look, a number of renovations have been done here. If you're not familiar with the campus here at HOS, they've got a brand new sound system, a new roof, and some very major updates that have been done to this with the heating and cooling systems. You got to remember, this is an old campus and an old building. There's a shot at it, unable to get that to fall was Lewis, and off and running.
And they have many renovations yet to come, because as you can see in the bleachers across, they still have the LC symbol, and on the pads, that is a lot of expense, don't get me wrong, and I know that's got to be coming soon.
It is. That's why they were able to get the windscreen put up again around that says LCU. Of course, they just fixed the scoreboard that was on here that you see that says Louisiana College Wildcats. And if you're not familiar with it, Louisiana College is what they were named for years and years and years and years and, well, years. And just during football season changed their name to Louisiana Christian University to more align. There's a shot that's up and it's no good. Thought that 3 ball was in there. Lewis battles for the rebound, and a big round of applause there. She's in there battling.
And it kind of aligns when you have different colleges that are on the same campus. You call this a university with several different colleges, with the music college and their acting and different things that they have ventured out into. I think they even have a wall now.
And that was a turnover, so now a little bit of confusion, but Mount Olive will have the ball inbounding ready to go.
To much excitement from the fans that are here for the Mount Olive group that you can hear.
Inbound shot is up. There's a rebound, no good. Controlled out by First Baptist. Notice in a game here, Chuck, they're letting a lot of the travels go in this one. That 3 ball is up and it's good. That's the shot that we saw from Chloe Dukes yesterday.
Yeah, you were talking about it being a little flat, but it found its way, didn't it?
Look, the trajectory is there. It's not going to splash in. It's going to have to bang around on something, but she's got the range. Trying to go back-to-back with 3s, that would have been something, but 13-1.
It's kind of like when I shot my BB gun into the pear trees.
In the what?
Pear trees.
Okay. See, shame on me for saying what? Shot back up and it's no good.
I have a chance.
Rolling around, looking to go. JC Gantz got it. She's trying to get the rebound and take it coast to coast. Spins around. That shot is blocked by Abby Deloach. Turnover, and again it goes out to First Baptist. Being hassled around there, JC Gant is going to pick up the foul. Chuck, and that's her 4th.
Oh, my goodness. One of the fun things that we used to do as kids with BB guns, so we would only pump it once, like the old Benjamin pumps and stuff. We'd only pump it once, and we'd start putting, like, trash cans and see how far we could sing it. So it couldn't be a straight shot. The further away you had to angle it up, start getting your trajectory, and I think that would help me be such a good basketball player.
Shooting a BB gun at trash cans.
Yeah, learning that trajectory angle, you know.
I'll take it. Shot is up and it's good underneath. Give that basket to Deloach. Abby Deloach gets that, and she's got 7 on the morning to lead all scorers.
Every college I enrolled in, I let them know about my basketball experiences, and they said, so academically, how are you?
And you said about that.
Yeah, I said, well, I qualify with the ACT score that I have. I said, okay, let's go with academics first.
15-1 in this one. 5 minutes remaining until halftime. This is game 1 of 6 today, where we'll see 4 champions crowned. Lewis trying to dribble in. She's swarmed there with the sideline. A handoff inside.
4 champions, 6 trophies, and several plaques.
Yes. And a big shout out again to Executive Director Sandy Marrow. The work that she did to put on the co-ed soccer state championships last week, and then right back this weekend putting on basketball, and then she's in the works in April for track and field. The 23rd will be back in our area. It'll be over at Tioga. And then the following weekend will be softball and baseball. Foul is going to be on number 20, Carly Henry.
And the weekend before soccer, they were here at LCU doing their performing arts thing. So they have been a busy group. This is their marathon season, as they say.
And she's trying to get tennis incorporated in. So certainly welcome them here in the central Louisiana area. That shot is up, and it is good. The free throw from Sarah Deloach. And there's a steal on the inside. Dukes has that one. Dukes traveling just a little bit. Looks under the goal for the pass. Doesn't connect, and it's off and going towards Mount Olive.
Yes, a little turnover there. And then if you hear that in the background, they're saying, come on, Red, not come on, refs.
Right.
I had to process it a moment the first time I heard it, too.
The shot from the corner, banks in. How about that one?
Got that fire burning, a little redder.
That is 32 Trinity Lewis that gets that basket. Foul is going to be whistled prior to the shot. 21 Elizabeth.
Foul's going to be on number 21, Chloe Deuce.
Chloe.
Third. Fifth on the team.
As cool as it is in here this morning, I should have worn my pants, Doug, instead of just shorts. Let me go ahead and clarify that.
You know, it was extremely hot in here yesterday. Even heard when Coach Swift talked to us in the post-game interview for him about how they had to get water and ice on the kids because it was so warm in here. There's Abby Rogers with the steal, dribbling around, just hands everywhere she goes, pulls it back out. It's to the top of the key, and that three ball is going to be launched. Misses that off to the side, does Kathy.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it would be a little bit warmer, but silly me. I mean, it was pretty cool last night, so either that or they left the air conditioning on overnight. I'm not sure.
It
Probably
was
not.
certainly not this cool in here yesterday, I assure you that.
Yeah, but this is a good temperature for playing basketball. You want your, I know when we used to play as kids, our legs, my legs would be white and red splotchy, and I was like, wow, it's cold, but you know, as the game went on, you heated up pretty well. But it was nice.
Rebound is there, boarding the bucket, Adelaide Durbin.
Sorry for the visuals of the.
And try to just get that out of their minds.
Yeah. Thank goodness she made the shot.
High off the backboard, that shot for Rogers, no good. Rolling around on the floor, banging around. Look, the work by Trinity Lewis down there. She's been everywhere. Again, we talked about it. She's a 7th grader. Through the years that we do this ACEL basketball, we will see Trinity Lewis develop into a solid player. I can tell you that.
Yeah. The rest are a little reluctant to blow the whistle on these
on the held balls.
trying to let them get it out of their own so they continue to play.
Foul is going to be whistled on Lewis.
Got foul number 32. That's Trinity Lewis. First, 7th on the team.
That puts First Baptist in the bonus, and they'll go to the line and shoot 1 and 1. Working on things and situations for both of these teams in a championship-type tournament, but still working and coaching and training these younger players up. First one bangs off the backboard and is good for Deloach. Deloach quietly having a pretty solid game. She's got 7 points. Her team average is, or her yearly average is 7. So she's right at it. With that one, could go above it, doesn't do it. And another held ball substitution going to come in for Mount Olive. That will be number 9, Addison Harrell. Addison Harrell makes her way in. Shot up by Deloach, misses that one strong. Abby Rogers able to pull that one down, and she's off and running once again. Able to get past the team, the defense that was back, but Deloach picks up the foul as Rogers was going to the basket.
At the line to shoot 2, number 3, Abigail Rogers.
First shot, Abby Rogers, up and good. And she banks that one in, so she's got 2 on the day. Winding down the last couple of minutes of this first game of the day, first of 6. And that one is to the basket and good. Yeah, Sarah Deloach gets that one. Sarah Deloach is the leading scorer through the year for this First Baptist team. She's got 7, so 3 off her average, real close to a back court. Rogers works the ball inside to Harrell, getting it back outside. Ariel Cathy will take this shot, bangs it off, and it's no good. Trying to work the backboard that time was Rogers, unable to get it there, and First Baptist will control.
Mount Olive steadily trying to get in their way.
There's a push from the back, gonna count the basket.
Basket fouls at number 23.
They'll whistle Jossie Gant with the foul. That is her first. And that's going to send Abby Deloach to the line for the and one. Misses that free throw rebound, controlled out by Lewis. And she looked to get out and run. She's going to spin move, turn to the basket, and misses that one, comes crashing in.
44.6 seconds left.
There's a turnover. Steal inside by Cathy. Ariel Cathy looking to get to the basket, unable to do so. Throws that shot up. It's going to be controlled by Jossie Gant. Gant circling around, trying to get it into Harrell. Unable to do so. Deloach comes out of there, but good work on the floor by number 30, Millie Nicholson.
Nice spin pass.
Inside, they're going to call a foul on the floor. Very aggressive move inside Sarah Deloach.
That might put them on.
Oh, yeah, they'll be shooting.
1-1 there.
Last trip down was 1-1.
Okay. I was looking at our fouls accumulation here. Had the wrong team there on that I was looking at.
At line number 22, Sarah Deloach.
That one missed. And that'll turn the ball over. Since it didn't hit rim, they call the ball dead.
Good steal inside.
5 seconds left. Pull up
Shot up and it's no good.
And
Back
a
around and now the
and
basket.
one.
Count the basket, a couple of and ones. They're going to whistle that foul on Ariel Cathy.
Just under a second left then.
Abby Deloach back to the line for another and one opportunity, and now she reaches double figures.
See if she's got a little oomph in her step after making that one.
Gets that one no good, and that's going to end things if they start the clock. And they will there. That's the first half here from Louisiana Christian University. First Baptist 25, Mount Olive 5. It's halftime. We'll be back in 8 minutes on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
The fine folks at BK Distributors want to thank all the educators for weathering the storms, so to speak, through 2020 and beyond. Thank you for your dedication to our children. The end of the school year awards are now available. Any type of award, trophies, banners, plaques, they do it all at BK Distributors. So with school almost out, that means summer leagues are in full swing. New items, same great prices, and fast turnaround. BK Distributors, Highway 20 in East Pineville behind Arby's.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back we go to live action. We are here at HOS Fieldhouse on the campus of Louisiana Christian University. Again, this state basketball tournament sponsored by the Hart family in memory of beloved husband and father Dean Hart Sr. This game is being controlled by First Baptist, and they are up 25-5 here. Tough going for this Mount Olive team getting baskets. We saw that yesterday and again today. In this First Baptist Christian school doing what they want to, and it able to put on a pretty big run there at the end of the second quarter to get this big lead. The lead was not like this until about the last 2 or 3 minutes there of the first half, Chuck.
I know, and they have some sixth graders on their bench, and I believe they have been in at different times during the other game as well.
Here comes Mount Olive looking to go. Good ball movement. First time we've really seen the ball worked around that well, but unable to get the shot. And another rebound underneath.
Oh, a travel there. She was trying to pass, but then I guess that lane of opportunity closed up. She pulled the ball back in and just continued to walk.
Millie Nicholson continues to control things underneath the basket. She has been a force down low. Nicholson, the junior. Abby Rogers gets it back over to the top to Gant. Gant back to Rogers. Rogers will try a three. Back iron. Very close on there. She's only missing by a little.
She's a good three-point shooter.
Off and running is Abby Deloach. Good pass inside to Dukes, but unable to finish that off. Deloach pulls the rebound down, is going to kick it back out. That shot off the mark. Deloach says, I'll just take it myself, and she's going to be fouled on the floor. They're going to whistle Carly Henry.
Foul goes on number 20, Carly Henry. That's her third.
Third personal foul
Number 10, Abby Deloach.
for Henry. That will send Abby Deloach to the line. Deloach had a big first half. She had 11 points. Free throw bangs off the back box, and it's good.
Camera-wise on this one, Doug, whenever we're shooting free throws from this end, puts the scoreboard right by the basket.
Right by the bench, right. Good opportunity to check it out. Louisiana Iron Laser getting their money's worth out of that one. Top of the key for three. That shot is no good from Dukes. Spun around, and Dukes will back things out. Rogers jumping into the passing lane, kind of a backdoor lob, if you will. That's controlled out by J.C. Gant, and she's off and running. Gets it over to Rogers. Rogers will hoist that three. She misses that one to the right. I'm telling you, her shots are just a little bit off. You're going to see with some work over the summer and then the off season. Got to believe that she's going to be a solid shooter before she's done at Mount Olive.
Yes, indeed. She'll be raining threes for sure.
Work inside, basket up, no good. Rebound controlled out by Carly Henry. And there goes Ariel Cathy. She's trying to go to the basket. She does, loses the ball, gets it out.
Knocked out of bounds there.
Yeah, Nicholson continues to do work underneath and in the paint. She's been a dominant force inside the paint for this Mount Olive, for this First Baptist team. That shot up, and it's no good. Again, Chuck, we've got the boys' consolation game that is coming up next. That is scheduled for 10 o'clock. That's going to be the FTCA Patriots will play in that one, and the Southwest Knights. Abby Deloach gets another basket, now give her 13 on the day, and clearly having herself a game in this one.
Patriots and Knights coming up next.
Then we'll get into the JV. We'll see Chef of Baton Rouge for the first time today. We've seen a lot of them throughout our.
Yes.
So I'm all over soccer, without a doubt. Now they will vie for a JV state championship.
And I know Chef stands for something, obviously, because it's in all caps, but it would be really neat if it was a culinary school as well.
It's not at all.
Well, I'm sure they're cooking up some good stuff there, though.
Stop. 28-5, 5.5 to go, third period. There's Deloach inside. She's going to turn, stop, pop, and go. turnover there. Rogers has it. She's off and running, trying to get into the basket. She'll go with the right-handed layup.
Oh, goodness.
And just has been a step off,
Wow.
blocked out of bounds with aggression by Carly Henry.
Yes, indeed. A little bit of authority on that one. Trying to put it in the balcony upper section.
And the girls out there having a good time with this game. Just to go back to your earlier point, Chuck, they are the Christian Home Educators Fellowship of Baton Rouge, CHEF,
okay.
Christian Home Educators Fellowship. Going to the basket, going to get a hip check there and put down hard. That foul's going to be whistled on Ariel Cathy, the sophomore.
She was laughing, but I think that was a little bit of nervous laughter. Not sure if it was really going to hurt when she got up or not.
A little bit of pain there.
Yeah.
And that will send Sarah Deloach to the line. Look, you know, in a game like this, the girls are they're out on a Saturday morning playing basketball, having a good time.
Absolutely.
Across the way, see Emmanuel Brownlee. He's making his way in. He'll play for that state JV state championship a little later today and in the consolation game for FTCA. And she's coming to the sideline now is Sarah Deloach, and she looked like she's just a little winded.
Yeah, whenever you get that,
And the
gut
hands are
punch,
raised.
if you will,
Yeah.
that's that assume the position. Put
30
your hands up over your head.
30-second timeout on the floor. And again, we'll look at the rest of the day, Chuck. Coming up next is the boys' consolation game, and that is going to be against the Southwest Louisiana Knights. They will take on the FTCA Patriots. Well, one thing I'll tell you about the Patriots is they had such a big following here yesterday. Look, they're from Leesville, just right up the road, so they had a number of folks. But again, we told you FTCA is going to play in the consolation game here at I don't know, 11:30 roughly.
Yeah.
We'll play in that one, and then they'll play for the Junior Varsity State Championship again around 2:30. And a number of these players that are on that championship roster, or the consolation roster, are playing for a state championship as well. So they're going to bring big things out and a real good opportunity.
And folks, whenever you hear Doug stutter or hesitate a minute, trust me, it's not because he doesn't know for sure. He is excellent in what he does.
My brain just somebody once told me my brain was too tense.
Well, there's a lot going on, and you know we have a lot of elements to this that we're not sure exactly the time, and he wants to make sure he gives you the right information. But sometimes, you know, there's things that happen that we can't control the time on.
Look, the problem I have is I look up when I think, and people think, what is he looking at up there? I'm not looking up at anything. I just happen to be thinking, and that's a scary process in its own. Halfway home in the third.
Doug, you're always looking up.
Right. Thank you, Will. Wow. that was an awful big jab early in the morning.
I appreciate it.
Held ball possession going to stay on this end.
I like working around shorter people than I am because I feel like they're always looking up to me. It's kind of a boost for my ego every once in a while.
I got you. Shot is up. No good. Rebound controlled down and out. Ariel Cathy has it.
That's why I love my sister so much. She's only 4'9½". She's 6 years older than me.
Oh, my.
Yeah. She always calls me her baby brother, though.
There's a steal coming out. That's Dukes. She gets it over to the side to Deloach. Back to Dukes now, and Dukes will reset thing and pull it back. Good pressure inside, and that's what we look. We've been talking about the pressure. That's JC Gant that gets in there. She's got to fire this one off the backboard. Controlled rebound is Lewis. Lewis unable to get things going, and a foul is going to be whistled on the floor. They'll call that on Edley Durbin.
Almost shooken up on the floor there. Directed away. Just a moment.
Yeah, she hit the deck pretty hard following that foul, and that's going to have to get a substitution up and in. That'll be Jossie Gant that comes in.
There, Coach Totner to the side.
Look, that's not something that you see with those bigger guys and players and things, but these younger ones on this team,
Yes.
that's what they, 5th and 6th graders, a lot of them, 7th and you can pick them up and bring them off of there and get through and going.
Yeah, a little bit of development in the brain just yet, on working through some things, but that's youth for you. That's the beauty of
Look,
the
I'm
youth.
still on working on developing things in my brain. Back to the top is Deloach. Deloach looks to go to the lane. She kicks it off to the near side to Dukes. Dukes misses that one. Deloach is right there to clean it up. Gets the board in the bucket. Abby at 16 points today, having a fantastic outing here, well above her season average of 10.1. The junior is really controlling this tempo in this game for First Baptist. Good spin move going to the basket. That one's up and in. Ariel Cathy gets her first basket.
I've been watching this also, Doug, for the sports and the athletes, but I'm also looking at it from the realm of the officials, of being able to go back and review this and seeing their positions on the court and having a teaching element.
We do have a lot of officials that go back and watch this one. Again, back-to-back baskets for Ariel Cathy. She's now got 4 points. Yeah, we have a lot of people that will contact us. And these games stay up. The links will stay up for a year. All of it, and if through Boxcast, a little spin move inside by Deloach. But if you go and look and subscribe, that shot is up, and it's good. Abby Deloach credited for that one. But the point I was getting at, go to our YouTube channel. We were on Facebook for a long time. Facebook just compresses, and you don't get the true, I guess, the true depth of the game.
Right.
That shot is up, and it's good. There's a nice shot by Abby Rogers.
They don't depress the audio, though. That's for sure.
And so if you find your way over, look for 446 Sports on there. There's 2 of them, so make sure 446 Sports is together and there's not a gap in the wording.
Right.
But there's some old videos on the old one. YouTube said that one reason or another couldn't, because we had audio that played through there without giving a disclosure, so we had to create our new page, and we do. It's got about 83 subscribers on it just yet. Love to have you click over and subscribe on that and hit the alert notification. That way, anytime we go live, which we do over 100 times a year, you'll be able to be the first one that knows about it. So check that out for us.
And on YouTube, they stay up there
Forever.
forever.
Indefinitely.
Yes. We say forever, but indefinitely would probably be more accurate.
Correct. And that's where, every time we'll go live, Coach Bachman over there at Ash has the bell notification on, so I catch it a lot of times. And you can watch it on your TV. Just find YouTube on your smart TV, and you can go in there and watch it. The comments are turned on, so you're able to go in there and comment a little bit. And, again, if you like something that we do, we ask you please leave us a little comment, like, and subscribe if you want to. However, if you don't like it, we just appreciate you. Just keep that to yourself. Off and going is Cathy. She misses that one. Bouncing around, Deloach comes out of there with a rebound.
Speaking of bell notifications, I also know that the Pineville coach will let me know when we go live on things that he likes watching us.
Yes.
And his name is Coach Bell over at Pineville High School.
That leads to the point. And we will be there at Pineville High School April 29th and 30th. April 29th and 30th, we will be there on the campus of Pineville High School. And, again, another player from Mount Olive is shaking up.
See Al Quarterman down there on the announcer's table, taking a little stretch, getting a little wind in his wings, popping his knuckles, getting ready for the next calling of play here. Got 15.7 seconds left in this period as we get back underway here with live action.
15-7 to go. Miranda Bray comes in now. There's a steal. Deloach has it. Deloach spins around, gets it across court to Dukes, and she's going to be whistled for the travel as she got up.
The coolness in here must have kept that switch on the clock from starting right away.
Right. You see this FTCA team making their way out in front of us to the locker room to get ready. They'll play in that consolation game coming up. Going to be a foul whistled with 3.1 to go. That's foul number 4 on JC Gant. She picks up her 4th. Officially credited with 4. We thought she had 4 early, but that is her 4th. Gant reaches in, gets a turnover, and that's going to do it. Through 3, it's 34-11. First Baptist has the lead. Back after this on 446 Sports.
The following things are just plain wrong. Pouring coffee into a light socket. Dressing a 300-pound man in a tiny pink Speedo. And hiring an unqualified employee for your business.
Express Employment Professionals in Alexandria is here to assist you in hiring that right employee or helping you find your perfect career. Apply online at expresspros.com/AlexandriaLA.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Ready for the fourth period of play from Louisiana Christian University. This one has been all First Baptist Christian School out of Lafayette. The Eagles in white and blue numbers going against Mount Olive Christian School. The Eagles there, head coach Lynn Gant. And having a hard time getting the ball in the basket. A lot of younger players out there. They are a scrappy bunch, though. Yep. And I tell you, you take this group and look back at them 2-3 years down the road, and look at them then after they've played together for 3 or 4 years and have grown and gotten bigger and stronger. It'll be players like this in Abby Rogers. She goes to the basket, gets too far underneath. That shot too high. Just got to learn themselves, learn the game, learn the play of it as well. And I think they're going to work things out and be ready to go over the next couple of years. Still maybe a season or two away as some of these younger players.
Oh, yep, a little backcourt there because wrong end of the court, and she started her dribble before the midpoint.
Right, she thought they were going left to right, but again, freshly into the game. And that is Miranda Bray, one of these 7th graders. But the athleticism, they get around the ball well. They just don't have the physical stature to hang in there with teams right now. But better days are coming for this Mount Olive Christian School Eagles team.
Yes.
That one kicked back out. Dukes has it and content to reset and run a little clock out here. Over to the top, and Nicholson. Nicholson's been dominant down inside the paint. Probably out of position for where she does her best work, and now she does settle back down in the paint, actually gets over into the corner. And holding on to the ball here is First Baptist. Now it's going to be a timeout taken to the near side just to save that possession. But you see First Baptist content to run a little bit of clock out there. 30-second timeout, Chuck, and going to be a big day. Look, I'm excited about that boys championship game coming up tonight, and where we guaranteed a force victory.
Absolutely. Guaranteed a dual force combination
right.
in battle there.
The Shreveport Force are going to do battle in that. They're 17 now, 18-0 in league games this year, 35-3 overall, going against Stromile Swift and his Word of God Academy Force. So both teams named the Force will go in there, both out of that Shreveport area.
Dare I say a centrifugal and centripetal force battle.
You shouldn't.
Which I don't know if you know both of those types of forces. One is constantly pulling away, one is constantly pushing forward, and so they battle against one another. So I thought that was a pretty good segue.
It's apropos for the broadcast duo here. She steps in. Unable to do that is Nicholson. Got a foot on the line there, and the coaches chuckle a little bit. We called timeout to save possession, and step on the line on the inbounds pass. You know, final game of the season for both of these squads, and so it's not a tightly contested battle. So you're just you're okay with things like that, and you'll work on some stuff in the off season. Both of these teams are rather young.
Right. And whether they hoist the trophy or not at the end, they have both of them have a lot to take away from this rather than just being a trophy.
The only real, I mean, you need the score. Sarah Deloach will be back. She's a junior. That shot is up. She's going to be fouled now, and Ariel Cathy will be whistled for the foul. That's going to send Millie Nicholson, another junior, to the line. But you look at Abby Deloach, just a sophomore. Cameron Broussard, the sophomore. Chloe Dukes, who has played big minutes, just an 8th grader. So the bulk of these teams that are playing are 8th and 9th graders. So you're going to see these two teams battling for years to come.
Yes, sir, you will. And, I mean, and the same players on the court. I mean, the teams will be there, but you're going to have some of the same players on there, and they're just going to continue to improve.
So following this game, we will stay video only and turn it over to the PA announcer for as they present the 3rd place and 4th place awards, and then they'll get in. We'll cut the broadcast off and start the next one. Remember, we've got the links posted on the ACEL site and on our 446 Sports site. Also, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're able to just to hop on and view them right there. You don't need a link. Just go to our 446 page. There's Rogers who goes up with a basket, unable to get it to go because right there in her face was Sarah Deloach. But we've got the links posted throughout the day, and one of them is just our Boxcast TV app. And you can go, it's just boxcast.tv instead of .com. You don't have to have it on your TV. You can. There's a turnover and going to go J.C. Gant trying to get coast to coast, but good defense by Dukes foils that attempt, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, we enjoy watching it at the house on the Fire TV.
So you're able to find it in a number of different ways. It won't pop up live on Facebook because they just compress that video too much, and it doesn't give a true broadcast feel on there. So you'll have the link, and you can find that. Just follow our Facebook page, and you'll be able to find the link there all the time. The easiest thing to do is subscribe to that YouTube channel or bookmark our Facebook or Boxcast TV channel, and you'll be able to find out when we go live on anything that we do as well. I say that to let you know that second game will come up right after this one.
Yes, and if you're subscribed to our YouTube, it'll pop up and it'll sling you, say, hey, YouTube is up and going.
Long range 3, J.C. Gant, the 8th grader, gets that 3-point basket.
I say subscribe, but subscribe and click the bell for notifications.
Yeah, and look, subscribing doesn't mean paying anything. Those of you not familiar with subscriptions, you have to have an account, but all you do is log in with your email address and your setup. It doesn't cost you anything to do that.
And I believe it's all tied to Google, so if you have a Gmail, it's real easy to put them all together.
It certainly makes it simple, but I can tell you, don't put any music on there that they deem copyrighted, which is just about anything.
Yeah, Facebook is really bad, but YouTube is getting that way as well as far as monitoring those things.
And look, one of the features, Chuck, that we didn't have, that shot is up and it's good. That is that Ariel Cathy getting the basket. One of the things that people liked about our Facebook is that they're able to comment and chat and all of that. Well, we've turned that on our Boxcast, so we're unable to monitor that during the games. There's Rogers. Abby steals that, and she's going to try to go to the basket. Stepping on the line, though, was Dukes. Correction, Abby Deloach.
Yeah.
Carly Henry making her way back in, another one of those younger players, a 9th grader. Actually, she's one of the elder statesmen on here as a 9th grader. They've got Ariel Cathy as the sophomore, as the only older player.
Yeah. And we love seeing those comments, especially when you're rooting on your favorite team, favorite player, things like that, because realizing when people go back and watch, they see those things. So
that's right. Give a shout out to your favorite player, or a coach, or broadcaster, whatever you'd like to do. That's a shameless plug. There goes Dukes. Bangs this one off the backboard, no good. Controller again is the rebound. And out of there, doing good work, Carly Henry of late. She's going to the basket, unable to get there. Look, just sitting back playing defense, Abby Deloach has done that. She's been the leading scorer for this First Baptist team, but also does a great job getting and is pesky in the lane.
Yes, indeed.
Over into the corner, pass intercepted and stolen. Sarah Deloach has that one.
Fling it across there.
Dukes a little stop.
Yep.
Back to Deloach. To the top, misses front iron, no good. Looking down the court. Rogers has it. We'll see. Good pursuit from the backside and unable to get that one to fall. Good pursuit, Sarah Deloach.
Falls in that time. No.
Nope, rolled out of there.
Oh.
And look, as I'm looking back down there, just a lot of frustration on the face of Abby Rogers. I'm telling you, if you go back and listen to this young lady, keep shooting the ball. You're doing a fine job, and those shots are going to start falling for you through your career. Going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back right after this on 446 Sports.
It's the perfect time of year to grab everything you need for your big-time fishing partner. Security Sporting Goods at 2220 Memorial Drive in Alexandria has everything you can think of from Abu Garcia, Lewis Duckett, Zebco, and even Zoom. We even have in stock Old Town kayaks with models like Topwater, Sportsman, and even Vapor. No need to shop anywhere else because Security Sporting Goods has it all. Find us on Facebook or you can contact us at 318-445-6246. Security Sporting Goods. We have everything from camo to ammo.
Back to that earlier point before the break, too. Just the disappointment in the performances by themselves. And it's okay to get disappointed, and you want players like that because that's what's going to drive you and fuel you to get better. I tell you, young lady, stay in the gym, keep shooting. The instincts that you have for basketball are very, very solid.
And if you have a basketball goal at your house, I don't care if it's a big spot or not, if you have to take a homework break, go out there, grab the ball, shoot a few hoops. That's what we used to do.
Abby Deloach, back when they had the peach basket, wasn't it?
Well, yes. Well, now you're going to tell them.
20 points now, Abby Deloach. She has had herself a day.
We used to even take an old wire coat hanger and put on the back of a door.
Oh, my.
Yeah, with a Nerf ball. Yeah, that was basketball.
The old Nerf days where you could hang that little the backboard over your closet door.
That was awesome. We had that too. That was a Christmas gift, though. I mean, that was big money for us.
Well, the Christmas gift wasn't the expensive part. It was fixing that door after somebody was thrown into it and crashed into it.
Yeah, that was a lot of weekend work to pay off that one.
Yep. And look, no fouls in Nerf basketball in the bedroom at all.
If you want to mimic big gameplay, we used to mimic the WWE and Mid-South Wrestling. We would take the mattresses off of our beds and put them on the floor, and we would body slam, DDT, all those wonderful things each other.
So we lived across from, take a timeout here on the floor. Full timeout, we'll get back into that.
And those things didn't affect me a bit.
446 Sports presentation of ACEL Champion.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hawk. Learn more about how Farm Bureau insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Here we are back live. We have Mount Olive and First Baptist, both Eagle teams. Mount Olive in red, First Baptist in white. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the final period of this consolation game.
Mount Olive now controlling, coming down the court, looking just to grind out this last little bit of time. Second game slated to start. There's Henry from downtown. She misses that one, Carly Henry. Correction, that was Ariel Cathy with 3.
I think Coach is telling them, finish strong. You've come this far. Finish strong.
Consolation game coming up between the Southwest Louisiana Knights and the FTCA Patriots. That should be a good one. Both of those ran into solid teams yesterday, and just being pestered up top is Dukes by number 13, Miranda Bray, the 7th grader. Offensive foul is whistled there. They'll give that on 22. And look, not an ounce of breathing room as number 20, number 22 for Mount Olive.
Flung that 3 up there off the backboard.
Correction, at 13, Miranda Bray. All right, I'm at a point where quit fouling, get out of there, and that's going to get her out of the game now. JC Gant fouls out. That's her 5th. Goes over and gives a high five to the opposing coaches. And
I love that sportsmanship. That is not something that you see in the LHSA events.
32, and at this point, look, you watch the defense that's being put on by Bray. She just gets in the pocket of Dukes and stays there. And Dukes turns around and just gives a little bit of a giggle there. Duke's playing hard. Look, this game 41-16 and has not been in doubt since the first few minutes, but that's not stopped the intensity of either of these teams, and you're looking at the game within the game going on. Don't forget, we're going to have the presentation of the 3rd place and 4th place awards coming up, and then we'll stop the broadcast and restart, and there's a travel whistle. Come on, ref, keep that whistle in your pocket. 3.9 on there.
They can walk over here to the bench as far as I'm concerned with this few
Come
seconds
on
left.
now.
Yeah. Who would say that? Come on now.
Staying away from, they're going to call a held ball with 6/10. Look, I'm telling you.
Oh, good heavens.
Somebody got to bust down and tell him to stop that.
There's not that many tents in a primitive camping area.
Over into Bray, and that's going to wrap it up. Final score here, First Baptist Christian School Eagles 41, the Mount Olive Christian School Eagles 16. Mount Olive will finish 4th. First Baptist will finish 3rd in the state tournament. We'll have that, then we'll cut it off and get the other game back on. We'll turn it over now to PA announcer Al Quartermont.
All right, we're going to have our trophy presentation right now. First of all, awarding the 4th place plaque. That will go to Coach Lynn Gant and the Mount Olive Christian School Eagles. If you can come out to center court. 4th place presentation for the Mount Olive Christian School Eagles. And we'd like to get a team photo as well. If you guys can pose for that. Hopefully she's not too heavy. Scrunch in some, guys. There you go. Oh, hang on, we have a lens issue. Congratulations to Mount Olive. And now we'll have the 3rd place presentation with the team from First Baptist Christian School. Please come out to midcourt. Coached by Dan Nicholson and Carla Broussard.